Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. I've never seen.
Hello, you welcome back once again to the Atiji show. Today I want us to look into something really controversial. I love you, but I'm leaving you. Isn't that funny? Yeah. I love you, but I'm leaving you. We are in a system whereby there is no structure in the school system about how people to live together. But this same structure supports spending so much money on wedding, huge money on weddings, drinks, only to divorce, fight, kill one another after the euphoria of love fade away. As an ecotherapist and a relationship astrologer, I want us to look into two scenarios that can make you lose the one that you love so much, and what are the reasons why he or she, despite they love you so much, but yet they cannot live with you. When love is all you need, but I'm sorry, I love you so much, but I have to leave you. At times people say you are the right choice, but I'm not happy with you. But the question is, if you love me, why are you leaving me? Sometimes love and life, it clashes together. Usually this conflict can be traced, to one or two issues. One, there could be romantic reasons that have to do with the nature of one's love. Two, the reason concerning flourishing life of a partner. Is that right? There is a difference, between someone who wants you and someone who would do anything to keep you. There's a famous word that says, action speaks louder than, wishes. These two examples could be the person might have found a new lover, or in the past he or she have loved someone more strongly than they love you now. Or I am happy with you in a short term. Why? Because there's a great romantic, intensity. But I do not see a prospect for a long-term relationship. Why the person doesn't see, prospect for a long-term relationship? There could be, there's not much, romantic, profundity in the relationship. Or We are great sexual partners, but not good for friends. We are profound friends, but not great sexual partners. There are major flaws in your behavior preventing me from trusting you and feeling calm with you. Or I cannot give you the love you deserve. My feelings towards you are not strong enough. Very interesting, right? Now, the reason between these two group of people are mainly, comparative, indicating one, a lower level of, love or romantic suitability. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. Listen carefully. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. Which is another claim that has ended many relationships, many marriages, and other committed, relationships. You see people, they love you so much, but they are not in love with you. They love you, but their heart is with what? Their previous love, who they have lived their life with previously for years. Or they love you because of some sexual compatibility, but when it comes into friendship, they love someone else. Understand these two group of people. There is some, degree of love, but that degree is not sufficient. At least, not when, compared to other available love they might have. The second group of people also is, I love you, but cannot live with you. Yeah. This Rahel Cain, once said, look, I hate goodbyes too. But sometimes we need them just to survive. I tell you that again. Look, I hate goodbyes too, but sometimes we need them to survive. Dolly Parton, in one of her famous songs, she said, if I should stay, I will only be in your way. So I will go, but I will always love you. Loving someone is not always sufficient for deciding to live with that person. Living together and establishing a family together certainly requires love. Yes, it requires love. But not much more than that. Trust, communication, believing and appreciating one another in full. Yeah. If your partner doesn't trust you, is not much interested in, diving issues with you, but prefer to share their woes, difficulties with others, such a relationship cannot last long. If your partner doesn't believe enough in you, such a relationship cannot strive for long. If your partner doesn't appreciate your effort, such a relationship can never last long. Relationship requires the ability to help each other to flourish. Yeah, I love you, but I cannot live with you. Why? Because maybe your partner cannot grow spiritually, materially successful because of attitude, behavior in a relationship or in a marriage. Example of some common reason in this group. You cannot help me to flourish as you do not bring out the best in me. I cannot help you to flourish. On the contrary, being with you blocks my flourishing. Another point is that we are not suitable for building a long-term relationship or thriving life together. A client was sharing this with me, this particular point. You are not a good father, a good husband, a good provider, though you may be a great lover. I know some people might be going through this kind of, difficulties. Maybe he or she, in terms of love, sexuality, really compatible, but not a good father, a good husband, or a good provider. This can split the relationship. In this group of reasons that I'm trying to share with you, the degree of love is sufficient for supporting enduring love. Understand this, but not enduring living together. I take it again. The degree of love is sufficient for supporting enduring love, but not enduring living together. Many clients share with me they prefer, thriving in life over love. An illustration of this first kind in the case of married women who said that she loved her first husband very much, but sometimes was missing, something was missing in their relationship that made her decide to divorce him. There was nothing wrong with him. She shared with me. So this client said, but nevertheless, she felt that self-fulfillment would not be part of her life. Then, she was explaining, he doesn't block her, but does not bring the best out of her. With her second husband, I have many fights, but I do not feel his profound passion and ability to bring out the best in me. So this woman chooses losing her first husband over losing herself. An example of preferring the partner thriving over love is the case of a partner who, out of profound love, ends a relationship saying that staying together will make his or her beloved miserable in the long term. We sometimes, hear of a partner out of profound, love, ending a relationship out of consent that staying together will make his or her beloved miserable in the long term. In this case, ending a relationship expresses a genuine interest in the other's profound well-being. So the question is love all we need in life? Please, if you have not subscribed, do subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Teacher Show. I need an answer from all of you. Is love all we need in life? Share your comment. I need more ideas from you. The Beatles, in one of their songs they said, all you need is love. All you need is love. Charles Shaw also said that all you need is love, but a little chocolate now and then doesn't help. Okay? So romantic love, has a very positive, impact upon one's life. This is expressed, in many ways, such as happiness, flourishing and health, good health. But some people, it is, how to say, the engine that drives their lives forward. They cannot live without love. But other people need more than love to flourish in life. Don't you think so? For love to thrive and endure, we need a good enough living framework. You are not going to eat love. There should be some framework of living. Because sometimes love and life conflict. And so we can, find ourselves asking, what is of important to you, love or life? This can be a hard call. A clinical example is Romeo and Juliet. One might sacrifice love for life, remaining in loveless but otherwise comfortable in a marriage. Of course, I know most of us, make romantic decision that fall, somewhere between these, harrowing poles. And it is the strength of love. When intense desire is perceived as the core of a romantic love, the conflict between romantic love and life ramps up in volumes. Such desire is usually, brief and, decreases with time. Remember, love does not always win. Love cannot replace life. But when love and life go head to head, then there could be a better balance, especially when it is based on intense desire. When a lover nurture the connection between themselves and do things which enable each other to flourish, that love is maintained and enhanced. And this is a relationship whereby, both of you support one another to grow. Then such a relationship is going to be successful. This is relationship. A relationship whereby one person is growing successfully, but the other person is stagnant, cannot move, cannot be successful. There's always a setback. Then there's a question mark over there. I remember someone telling me, goodbye taught me that people don't always stay. And the things that belong to you today can belong to someone else tomorrow. If we don't support one another to grow. Love is not all we need. If love is not all we need, then it is certainly and reasonable for people to leave the one they love so much. If you don't agree with me, please drop your comments, ideas why you think so. Relationship can be beautiful when we learn to balance these two, scenarios I presented to you now. You need love, genuine love, to thrive long in a relationship. You need a living. You must have a living. A financial means for both of you to be able to survive. I love you. I love you. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, The TJ Show, if you haven't. Hit the bell button and drop your comment below. I love you. Hello, you're welcome.
I'll never